Hello, friends. Good evening, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Today is Friday, March 19th, 2021. It is Ostara Eve, and this is my daily report and card pull. I'll do my best not to make anyone dizzy tonight, Linda. So, thank you for joining me. Since it is Ostara Eve, I wanted to read to you a little bit about what it is, what it means. It always occurs on the spring equinox. I guess I should have found the page first. By the way, I'm sipping palm on ice. Are you familiar with palm? It's pomegranate juice. It's very good for you. It has antioxidants. And it's a superpower. I didn't drink all this tonight. I've been working on this bottle for maybe a week now. Quite a few days anyway. Just a little bit every day. Pomegranate juice. Yum. So, Ostara. Milk white clouds pillow in an agate sky. Buds swell tightly against slender branches, and soft, mousy catkins beg to be petted by children on their way to school. Fresh rain breaks over the greening earth, scattering the petals of cherry blossoms like confetti at a birthday party. And there's a brave new slant to the sunlight coming through the kitchen window at daybreak. This is the spring equinox, known also as Ostara or Ostar. It's the time of balance when light and dark are equal and the earth swells with new life. In ancient times, people celebrated the arrival of spring and the goddess Ostar or Ostar, whose symbols were the egg and the hare, both representations of the Great Mother. Ostara is a festival of fertility and resurrection, the union of sun and soil, a time of planting, mothering, and tending to young children and animals. At the spring equinox, the god and the goddess are now equals, and they dance together across the earth. Wherever they step, flowers appear and bloom beneath their feet, and sorrow turns to delight as the world is reborn. Traditional symbols of this Sabbath are eggs, lambs, chicks, and rabbits, all symbolic of the goddess in her mother aspect. Eggs are considered a symbol of the universe itself, with the shell representing earth, the membrane, air, the yolk, fire, and the white, water. An ancient Ostara custom was to dye eggs red, the color of life force and regeneration. Other traditional colors of this Sabbath are silver and penny candy pastels. Celebrate Ostara with fresh spring flowers, bouquets of freesia, daffodils, lilacs, and tulips, and herbs such as clover, lemongrass, and mint. Make oracle eggs. Draw magical symbols on hard-boiled eggs with paraffin or white crayon. These can include astrological signs, runes, and dream symbology. Have an egg hunt. Drop the eggs into pots of dye and divide your future by the symbols that appear. Water your houseplants with moon water that has been steeped overnight in the light of a full moon. Play favorite childhood games. Blow bubbles, play hopscotch and jacks, and jump rope and jump rope using affirmations as rhymes. Bless the seeds for your garden and envision health, happiness, and prosperity growing for you in the warmth of the sun. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I hope it's nice and sunny tomorrow. Today was just spectacular. It was chilly, but sunny. So if you were right in the sun, it wasn't too bad. And the wind was gusty and also chilly. It was, I guess you could say that it was a balance, just like tomorrow's spring equinox or Ostara, because we had the sun warming everything up and we had those chilly winds, and if both were happening at once, it was quite comfortable. But if the sun went behind a cloud, it was too cold. If the wind stopped blowing, it was too hot. Not that it ever stopped blowing, but anyway. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. I love Ostara. I love spring. And I love equinox and fun things like that. Also, it is said that on that day you can balance an egg on its end, and it will stand upright. Whereas any other night or day of the year, it won't. And it has something to do with how the earth sits balanced on its poles on that day, on the first day of spring or spring equinox. What do you think about drawing a card? Huh? You want to draw a card? Where is Burrito? Burrito, come on! She's thinking about it. Ooh, pretty. Ah, Luna Moth Goddess. Luna Moth Goddess. Metamorphosis, natural transformation. The Luna Moth Goddess bears witness to unfolding events and symbolizes the need to embrace the moment. The life of a Luna moth is so brief. Each phase of its metamorphosis is fleeting. Drawing this card reminds you that the only reality is right now, and to find joy and bliss in every moment you can. This card symbolizes the need to trust in universal serendipity, that you are on the correct course, and that every event has perfect timing according to its own nature. And isn't that comforting to know? Perfect timing for every event. You don't have to worry about when it's going to happen. Whatever it may be, it's going to happen with perfect timing according to its own nature. Luna Moth Goddess. All right. Indoor garden show and tell. This is a calendula. It is called a marigold. When we think of marigold, what we are actually thinking of is tagetes, T-A-G-E-T-E-S. The little, they have a real sharp, bitter aroma, and they are sometimes orange and yellow mixed, and sometimes yellow. And there's French marigolds, and this marigold and that marigold, and you can get them that grow real short and full, and you can get them that grow a little taller, and of course the French ones are very tall. But when you read most any spell book, when it refers to a marigold, it's actually meaning a pot marigold, which is another name for the calendula or calendula. I don't really know how to pronounce it because I've never heard anyone say it. I've only read it in books. And so I did grow this from seed. I've grown several. This was from a packet of seed called Sherbet Mixed. And so there's supposed to be a bunch of different colors in the packet, but so far every one of them that I've had come up and put on buds and bloom has been this color, which is okay. It's a gorgeous yellow color. But I'm hoping as I continue to plant the rest of the packet that I will see other colors as well as this bright yellow. And if I do, I will be sure to share those with you. But yeah, so this one has that bloom, and then it has a bud there, and a bud there, and a bud there. And these will be great to use in any herbal workings or spell work that calls for marigold, pot marigold, or calendula. Burrito's trying to climb the wall. That is not the place for you. Get down. What are you gonna do? Get down. She likes to get up on top of that filing cabinet. It's actually a fire-safe filing cabinet. It's lined with cement. So she likes to get up on top of that and then walk over to the bookshelves and then hop from one bookshelf to the other across that gap, all the while knocking whatever she can off of the tops of those shelves. Because there's not enough to keep her entertained, what with all the toys and the other kitties. No, that's just not enough. She has to have more. Get yourself some palm. It's very yummy. Don't get dizzy. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, I said I wasn't going to do that, but I did it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up and get it uploaded. Thank you for watching. I hope you will join me again tomorrow, which will be the official Ostara. And tell me about your plans for spring equinox, or first day of spring, or however you like to refer to it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Good night, good afternoon, good day.